Alright, so video number 8, and we're going to start right here. In this matter, Hester Prynne came to have a part to perform in the world. With her native energy of character and rare capacity, it cannot be entirely cast her off, although it had set a mark upon her, more intolerable to a woman's heart than that which branded the brow of Cain. In all her intercourse with society, however, there was nothing that made her feel as if she belonged to it. Every gesture, every word, and even the silence of those with whom she came in contact, implied and often expressed that she was banished, and as much alone as if she inhabited another sphere, or communicated with a common nature of other organs and senses than the rest of humankind. And so we see, and this is very critical here, right? This idea of nature on one side, society on one side, and nature on the other. And Hester is an outcast, right? But yet it even says that even she could feel, though she was banished, she felt that she was sorry, I'm going through this. And as much as alone as if she inhabited other spheres or communicated with a common nature by other organs and senses than the rest of humankind. So she feels connected to other parts of nature than actually humans. Okay, so we're going to continue on right here. She stood apart from the mortal interests, yet close beside her, like a ghost that revisits the familiar fireside, and can no longer make itself seen or felt, no more smile with a household joy, or mourn with a kindred sorrow, or, should it succeed in manifesting its forbidden sympathy, awakening only terror and horrible repugnance. These emotions, in fact, and its bitterest scorn besides, seemed to be the sole portion that she retained in the universal heart. It was not an age of delicacy, and her position, although she understood it well, and was in little danger of forgetting it, was often brought before her vivid self-perception, like a new anguish by the rudest touch upon the tenderest spot. The poor, as we have already said, whom she sought not to be the object of her bounty, often reviled the hand that was stretched forth to succor them. Dames of elevated rank, likewise, whose doors she entered in the way of her occupation, were acquainted to distill drops of bitterness into her heart. Sometimes, through that alchemy of quiet malice, by which women can concoct a subtle poison from ordinary trifles, and sometimes also by a coarser expression that fell upon the sufferer's defenseless breast like a rough blow upon an ulcerated wound. Hester had schooled herself long and well. She never responded to these attacks, save by a flush of crimson that rose irrespectably over her pale cheek, and again subsided into the depths of her bosom. She was patient, a martyr indeed, but she forbore the prayer of her enemies, lest in spite of her forgiving aspirations, the words of the blessing should stubbornly twist themselves into a curse. And so she's basically saying that, Hawthorne's saying, is that whenever Hawthorne entered somebody's house, sometimes these women who were actually using Hester for her services would still look down upon her and scorn her, right? So it almost seems hypocritical. They're like, yeah, we love your clothes, but we don't like your sin. So you're a poo-poo to us. You know, you're lower than low. Okay.